So we were in a class together, right? And so here's Jake Fine. I'm a YouTuber. Great. Show me what you got. It's cool. So when you have that trust, it's very comfortable. So what we did is I was over your shoulder, I remember, and I watched it on your Mac, and I was like, okay, this is cool. And then that's real cool. We should show the whole class. And you just went, gathered the entire class around. And while I'm doing it, I'm thinking in my head, I don't know if this is going to be too uncomfortable for you, but I bet no one's going to say any crap about what you have just created. And what happened? We showed the video. I remember you actually were a little bit different because you had a drive and you watched people watch it with you. Most people will run out of the room. That's when I knew, like I knew something was there. That's what your deal was. Like, I'm going to shoot video. I'm going to be on YouTube.
What is up, vlog? I want to show you guys a little bit of what is going into my business lately. We're in kind of an exciting time. I'm hitting a record month in revenue for my freelance / documentary, like just my media company, Thuzy Productions. And I'm bringing on people to help out, and by people I mean my brother and my girlfriend. My little brother is helping me with some editing. My girlfriend is helping me manage some Instagram accounts that I run for some other companies. And what I'm doing right now, and what I've been spending a lot of time on and talking a lot about lately, is organization. I'm creating an organizational system on this app called Monday.com. So right here, we've got Monday.com, that's the logo right there. And right here, I'm setting up the board for our clients. So right here, it says clients, and here are two of the clients that we run we run their accounts and make content for them. So on your mark right here, that's my biggest client. Right here, we've got the record content board, which is my responsibility. As you can see, my initials right there. Then you've got the edit content board, which is my little brother, his responsibility, and then the post daily content, which will be Abby's job. Abby's my girlfriend. And then basically there's due dates right here. There's statuses. So right now all of these are being worked on. Tomorrow is the due date for these two, and then I'm working on the due date for these. And right here, down here, is John's board, or his little section. And John is the fighter who I'm making a documentary about pretty soon, which I'll be talking about more in the future. But right here, his board is, I retrieve the content that he records in New York, he sends it to me, and then Josh edits it. I add thumbnails, I send them back to John. John handles all the posting of his own content. So all this is like really cool for me because in the past couple weeks I've spent a ton of time on organization, and it's yielded me great results in just a month or so. And that is why you see our revenue going up the way it is. We've been adding more clients because I've had more time due to my organization. And I'm actually putting out a podcast about this. I'm going to re-release my podcast, The Initiative. We're rebranding it. That's coming out soon, so look out for that. But I have an episode already recorded and ready to go all about this, so just stay on the look for that. In the podcast I'm releasing, I'm going to be uncovering ideas that I touch in these vlogs, but I don't have enough time to go in depth about. So anyway, yeah, just stay on the lookout for that. This is some kind of next level stuff for my company and the growth. And like I said, we just hit record revenue, which is insane. I'm super happy about that. And I'm super ready to just take off and keep doing our thing and create a team and be a leader. So this is really cool, and this is really groundbreaking for me. So here are my current goals, right? As you saw in the last vlog, I'm training for a sub 2-hour half marathon. But along with that physical goal, like fitness goal pretty much, I want to get down to 200 pounds. I'm currently sitting at about 218. And I want to improve at hanging leg raises, which are like a core exercise because I want to get my core stronger. Then for work, I want to get to 10K per month in revenue. I want to get my YouTube channel to 500 subscribers. And I want a system developed for organization and development of the company, which that's what you're seeing right here. So we're already checking this one off. Just got done with a 2.5 mile tempo run, which made my legs hurt a lot. So in this portion of the vlog, you're gonna see a chunk of an interview that I conducted for a mini commercial that I'm making with Mr. Hostrawser, a mentor and friend of mine, about basically how he helps the youth ignite their passion, find their value, and he tells a story of a key moment where he helped me do that in his small business management class my junior year of high school. So check this out. So tell me a story. Tell the story about you showing my video, and then
Right.
what that did. Because I'll tell you what that did, just so
Right.
we're on the same page.
Right.
I still make videos.
Yeah.
Because of that, probably like that's
Yeah.
largely attributed to like those moments in that class.
Every day I see you, I think about that moment.
Yeah.
I'm going to get like emotional
Yeah.
because I remember when I pulled the trigger on that and I was like, okay,
Just go back to the beginning and tell them.
So we were in a class together, right? And so here's Jake Fine. I'm a YouTuber. Great. Show me what you got. It's cool. So when you have that trust, it's very comfortable. So what we did is I was over your shoulder, I remember, and I watched it on your Mac, and I was like, okay, this is cool. And then that's real cool. We should show the whole class. And you just went, what? Right? That was uncomfortable for you. But what we did is we put it up on the big screen, right? Gathered the entire class around. And while I'm doing it, I'm thinking in my head, I don't know if this is going to be too uncomfortable for you, but I bet no one's going to say any crap about what you have just created. And what happened? We showed the video. I remember you actually were a little bit different because you had a drive and you watched people watch it with you. Most people will run out of the room. That's when I knew, like I knew something was there. That's what your deal was. Like, I'm going to shoot video. I'm going to be on YouTube. And so what happened? Everybody was like, dude, that was pretty cool. You had some really nice edits in there. Nothing like you can do now, but that was the start. And so what happened? I got you uncomfortable and you lived through it and you got a little more comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I think about that moment, dude, every time I see it.
It was like a crucial builder for me. Because like I remember after that, going forward, I was like leaning into being uncomfortable. I started talking to my friends about being uncomfortable and like how much character those little moments of just like owning who you are, even though it's like makes other people uncomfortable. Really, that's what it is.
Yeah, it does. Because everybody wants to be uncomfortable, especially at that age. But when somebody is comfortable being uncomfortable, people try to make you more uncomfortable. Right? Like no one, and it always goes back, I don't even know who said the quote, but it's the quote, right? No one who's tearing you down has ever done more than you, ever. People who have done more than you and see you trying and doing things are there because they have had help, and what they will do is they will turn to you and try to say, hey, here's the one thing to level up. I can help you or I can connect you with somebody. Yeah. I love that.
So that brings me back to this idea that people who are successful want to give back most of the time.
Absolutely.
Because somebody helped them. Mm-hmm. Somebody helped the person before, and it's just part of being a good entrepreneur that you pay it forward to like a mentee or a student or whatever.
You know the feeling. You want other people to experience it.
Yeah. So tell the story of who did that for you.
Wow.
Damn,
that's a good one. I had to think about that because I think it's many instances. I mean, I can go back to a teacher in high school. Forgive me because I can't remember her name, but she was my speech and drama teacher as a senior in high school, and it was about midway through the semester, and I was thinking speech and drama, it's cool, like you don't have to work that much or whatever, but there was a project where we had to lip sync a song, and we had to do it on camera, on stage, in our auditorium. I was terrified because I was like, I was to myself. I didn't say a lot, like in high school. I had a small group of friends, didn't really put myself out there. I sucked it up. I put on my prescription sunglasses over my contacts so everything was blurry. And I sang a Blues Brothers song, Minnie the Moocher by Cab Calloway, because I knew that song. I've seen Blues Brothers, my favorite movie ever. I've seen it probably 300 times, not kidding. And I sang that entire song, and I had a hat on, and I flipped it at the end of the thing, and it went right over the camera. I wish I had this footage. I don't know where this footage went. And it went right over the camera. The class, even though there were like 19 kids in the class, it felt like there were 1,000 people, and they were just cheering. That was my uncomfortable. I got uncomfortable, man. And from that point on, I got comfortable being uncomfortable. Were there trials and tribulations? Absolutely. But man, like I get goosebumps thinking about that, because that was it. And I go back to that moment, and then I start to realize, okay, what are the other uncomfortable pieces that I've done? So there's millions of them. I can tell you millions of stories, but that was the one when I was that age. And I want to recreate that for youth every single day I sit down with.